Good evening, everyone. My name is Shehroz Nadeem, and my student ID is 230799895. And I want to introduce my group member is Awais Yunus, Muhammad Muzammil, Muhammad Umair, Muhammad Nadeem, Muhammad Umair, and our group number is 26. We are postgraduate student from University of Hertfordshire presenting our research skill for management decision module. Today we will explore why is the gender pay gap so large in the personal finance advisor sector of the UK. This research presentation focuses on the significant gender pay gap in the UK personal finance advisor sector. Despite legislation and awareness, women continue to earn less than men in similar roles. As a group, we aim to investigate why this disparity exists using a structured research approach based on secondary data. Through this presentation, we will explore the extent of gap, contributing factor, and purpose solutions. Each member contributed to research slide design and data analysis to ensure a comprehensive and professional output that meets academic and industrial expectations. Please move on next slide. This research focuses on the ongoing gender pay gap among personal finance advisors in UK. It is shown by official figure and significant slide that women are paid less than men get fewer bonuses are underrepresented in leading positions. This happens because of problems with system and how organizations are put together. Our objective was to identify on causes aligning with some existing literature and purpose solutions. We present our finding in a concise format addressing the research question while offering actionable recommendations. These slides from this study aim to influence both policy and organization practice in the finance services sector. Now we move to the next slide which represented by Awais Yunus.
My name is Awais Yunus. My student ID is 230988803. In this slide, we discuss the introduction. The gender pay gap is a global issue, but it is particularly surveyed in the UK's financial services sector. Within the personal financial advisor professions, women consistently earn less than men despite having equal qualifications and rules. This introduction outlines the significance of our topic and the need to explore the underlying issues. The finance sector influences economic well-being, making equality in this field critically important. Please move to the next slide. In this slide, we discuss the problem statement and research questions. Despite legal framework like the Equality Act 2010 and recent mandatory pay gap, reporting inequality persists. Women is personally finance advisor rules can significantly less and receive favor bonuses than men. Our research questions guide the project. What caused the gap? How do organization structures impact it? And what can be done? These questions shaped our entire methodology and helped ensure that our study would produce relevant, actionable insights. Please move to the next slide, which represents Muhammad Muzammil.
My name is Muhammad Muzammil. My student ID is 231000585. Now we are discussing about critical literature review. Our literature review focuses on five major academic sources. Healy and Ahmed 2019 argued that voluntary reporting is ineffective without enforcement. Birindelli and Inuzui 2022 highlighted the role of unconscious bias and workplace culture. Lagras et al. 2022 addressed career progression barriers for women. Vijaya and Visesa 2023 emphasized systematic structures as the main issue. Eurofound 2021 identified financial services as one of the worst sectors for gender pay equity. Together, these studies provided context, highlighted recurring trends, and validated our need to focus specifically on the personal finance advisor role within this sector. Please move to the next slide. Now we're discussing about methodology. We adopted a secondary research methodology, gathering data from sources such as the Office for National Statistics, Google Scholars, ResearchGate, and Parliament publications. Our criteria including English language sources from 2019 to 2025 relevant to the UK finance sectors. We focused on pay, leadership, representation, and bonuses. We evaluated sources based on credibility only, using peer-reviewed journals or government's data, and ensured they directly aligned with our research questions. This approach enabled us to extract consistent, current, and sector-specific data that could be offer realistic insights into the gender pay gap and help generate targeted recommendations. Now we are moving to the next slide, which will be represented by Muhammad Umair.
My name is Muhammad Umar. My ID is 230902444. Our data revealed three major inequalities. First, female personal finance advisor earn 22% less per hour than their male peers. Secondly, bonus disparity exceed 50% at institutions like HSBC and Barclays, with women receiving far lower performance-based pay thirds. Thirdly, women are underrepresented in senior leadership, holding 13 to 22 of top roles. These findings support existing claims in literature and confirm that the gender gap is both numerical and structural. They also directly answer our second research questions, confirming that both organizational policy and structures are responsible for the ongoing inequalities. Next slide, please. This slide highlights two critical dimensions of the gender pay gap in UK's finance sector. On the left, we see average bonus disparity at major firms where men consistently earn nearly double of bonuses women. HSBC, Barclays, Lloyds, and NatWest all reflect bonuses gaps above 60%. On the right, second chart show underrepresentation of women in top roles with male occupancy over 75% of leadership positions across all firms. These visuals emphasize that gender inequality is deeply embedded in both pay and promotion structures, reinforcing the needs policy intervention and cultural changes. Next slide is represented by Muhammad Nadeem.
My name is Muhammad Nadeem and my student ID is 230375574. Discussion of the results. Results show that the reasons for the gender pay gap are about structure, not about people. Women with the same qualification and work experience receive less pay and move up in the company more slowly than their male counterparts. Some problems keep coming up, including a lack of the transparency and pay little bonuses opportunity for most of few women playing a key role. These observations agree with what is written in the studies and have reviewed. However, our research is important because it concentrates on the personal finance advisor field with usually not given much attention. Please move to the next slide. The report includes 9 recommendations in 3 different categories. We have advised companies to establish clear pay policies and check their gender gap regularly by auditing pay structure. Secondly, we encourage businesses to provide inclusive policies such as flexible working or mentorship program to help employees develop. We also put forward structured solutions like basic training and financial increase supported by the government of companies that focus on equal treatment. These ideas are made to meet these issues outlined in finding and the outside we have reviewed. Please, next slide represented by Muhammad Umair.
My name is Muhammad Umair. My student ID is 2306738. The analysis demonstrated that there is a clear and continuous pay gap between genders in the UK personal finance advisor sector. Women typically receive lower pay and fewer opportunities for bonuses, and they are also less likely to be in top positions. All 3 questions were answered through our research, and it highlighted that simply having voluntary policies is not sufficient. Pay structures need to be shown publicly. The workplace should be inclusive and enforcement should be prominent for effective solutions to harassment. What was found supports existing works and points out the important needed changes. We feel these observations can encourage better policies, shape human resources approaches, and push for lasting equality in the financial service industry. Thank you so much.